guys doing? Ah. Hmm. You know, I probably have a better look on Etsy too. I gotta be careful on Etsy. I'll end up spending like $1 million. Fuck it, that's amazing. That's pretty dope. Oh, that's pretty dope. I think I could rock that. Even though it's for a female, I think I could rock that. Pretty good. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I couldn't pull that off, but that's awesome. It's kind of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. That's why. That makes sense. How you holding up for me?
Rebellion.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Lumos! Yes, of course.
Yeah, we'll take the sneaky route. But I think... Did we come in
I
this way?
feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Yeah, we came through that already.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down
Revelio.
here.
there. How nice of you to stop by.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
We shall keep looking. Okay, good. Just making sure you guys can hear me.
Revelio.
I'm 3D printing a box with a lid, but I needed to make the box about like this big. About the size of it. A little smaller than a shoebox, maybe one shoe big. But my printer is too small for that. So I had to cut it up in the fourths. So that's what I went to go work on. Don't worry about it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Alright.
Revelio.
I don't like bringing my friends into big combat situations. So I'm always just scared for their being.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revenue.
Might be a pretty big fight unless I can pick them off.
Show yourself, if you're there. Who is it? What's that? Wait a moment.
Oh, this really is too much.
I'm sorry, mate.
I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all the combat and meat. I didn't think we'd run into that many bad guys down here.
Get freaking.
Where does it meet?
Revenue.
There we go.
Back here.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not
Lumos.
careful.
Yeah, good call.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Back here.
So much moonstone, I don't need it, but I might as well take it off our radar. Is anything in this box? No, it's just for show.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Back here.
For better things than this so-called patrol.
Petrificus totalis. haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of...
Is somebody there? Hello?
Petrificus totalis. How many of them are there? That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Accio.
Oh, the eyeballs looking at me. The eyeball's like, what the fuck? I think we checked this way though. Nice.
Good freak.
Oh yeah, that powers the elevator, okay. That's what that was for. Oh, here's
This is
something.
not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain. Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
What are they drilling for? Some kind of ore that would help them maybe use ancient magic. So they're frantically trying to dig it as much up as they can.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for. I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Hello, Amora. Revelio.
Nice.
Lumos. Revelio.
Way down there.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Looks like we did miss that chest, but I don't want to torture him. Worried about it.
Can we please talk about what
Yes.
just happened?
That
Absolutely.
wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have
Sorry,
done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Absolutely.
Without further ado, adieu.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I'd be pretty shaken up after all that, too. He is not wrong. Hey, that's when we started, I think, but I could never...
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Interesting.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
After
So
that,
hard to
something
know,
shifted in
yeah.
me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
Yeah, and thanks for being on our side.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Damn it.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Catacomb. Catacomb. Interesting. Catacomb. When you say catacomb, that makes sense. You have a chance to learn another dark spell, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. So there's two things you want to do. I'll help him with that, but I'm not gonna learn this spell. I'll be right back.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Let's do this thing.
You're here. Good. Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I opened that up. Damn it.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Scent of success. Oh, hello.
Accio. Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Accio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they're not, but yeah, they're arachnids. But no, I would consider them insects.
Smaller than it looks.
Because I know what you, the colloquial term for insect means.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, much better, thank you. I know a chest when I see one.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
I think I'll leave that one closed.
Accio. Incendio. Defender. Or Protego.
We've read the world.
Revelio.
Spider. I shall see.
Rependo. Accio.
Yeah, Accio should work on that, that's weird.
Repulso.
Nothing cool.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Where do we put the bones?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
Accio. Incendio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Nah, I'm gonna abstain. I got the one curse just in the absolute utmost emergency chance I might need it, but nah.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about.
That's gotta be
but it may come in
dangerous.
handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I don't think learning the Imperius Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you.
I
I'll
could
have
deal
your
without
back
it.
no matter what we face in there.
I don't think I need it.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Bombarda!
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Places! Potato! Places! Depulsor!
Here's some of the stuff to show two rune symbols.
Descendo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
Probably. I haven't even looked at the puzzle yet.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
Perhaps we need to pull the handles in the order of the symbols on the tablets.
I see what you mean.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
I'm enjoying the puns.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Why? Because you're all mental patients? Joking. We're all mental patients.
Incendio. Fringo. Levioso. Bingo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Tango. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio, incendio.
There's a good amount of spiders here.
Revelio. Confringo. Descendo.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
You want to help his sister.
I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh boy.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
What about his sister? If we stop him, his sister's just gonna suffer, though. That's not fair. Just for what?
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I'm willing to learn to cast it, Ominous. It may be the only way. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. I hope I don't regret this.
Let me guess. Ominous is being as stubborn as ever.
Ominous cares. So much so that he told me to use Imperio on him.
Imperio? No, that's insanity.
He doesn't want to fight you and he can't stand by and let you leave with the relic. I said I'd take responsibility. I need you to teach me the curse.
So you wouldn't learn Imperio earlier, but now you'll learn it to use on my best friend.
Ominous has agreed that it's the only way, Sebastian. Will the curse hurt him?
I've heard Imperio leaves you a bit dazed. But other than that, I can't be sure. I simply cannot let you...
I said I'm taking responsibility,
This is
Sebastian.
also dicey.
Do you want the relic or not?
Very well.
But I do want to
I'll
help
teach
his
you the
sister.
Imperious curse. When it comes to unforgivable curses, your attention must be clear. You have to mean it. Focus your wand movement. Please be careful.
I have to use it?
Ominous, I learned Imperio. I want you to know.
Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
What am I doing again?
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, Come on.
I didn't want to fight, but I didn't want this either. Ominous,
Sebastian, we need to go.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
He'll snap out of it, but
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know.
we need to
but
save your
not like
sister.
this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Not to mention, this is to save your sister from being cursed for the rest of her life,
we've always
so
looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
I think this is worth it.
Accio!
They don't
Revelio.
want this.
Bombarda! Descendo! Depulso! Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Incendio. Sendo. Potato. Accio. Incendio.
We've rid the world of all this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Incendio.
Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
I guess now, after all, I do know that curse now. I'm still never gonna use it.
How long would the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
What we're doing makes logical sense. We're doing it to save someone's life as well. Okay, not able to fast travel. Smoke so black.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
I don't know though. I don't know.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
These assholes are too close to Fieldcraft.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Good. I saw some more over here we gotta get rid of.
Patrolling this area's a
Down.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the
I knew the
hamlets.
smoke wasn't good.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Right, no,
I'm handling it.
Word on. Shit. There's reason for learning it there. Ooh. Ooh.
Boy! What have you done?
saved my
He saved her life.
Unforgivable curse.
Well,
That damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her.
I don't know.
From all of us.
No, I think Sebastian did the right thing. think you did the right thing, Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
Yeah,
The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I agree.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down.
Yeah,
a
just
while.
give him a couple of days.
May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Yeah, just give him a couple of days. The whole place is under attack, and
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family
it's unfortunate.
does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, running around. I gotta walk. There we go.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Yeah, we shouldn't be using it.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for... I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to
Oh,
do
this
with
is
our
an
family.
uncle, so this isn't even.
Jewelry, cards, old
okay.
photographs. She got to her favorite, a
Well, I
handmade
shouldn't
crest.
say that.
And without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment,
Some
and I've kept it with
situations,
me
uncles
since.
do more.
That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Yeah.
Compulso!
Oops.
Revelio!
Not sure what this is for yet.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Here you are, a true patron of the earth.
Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
House elves are Wizardcraft's best friend. What is happening?
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery.
It's not like her to forget.
How you doing? How you
I
doing?
didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying legnots in Plimpies.
Interesting.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Ow.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
That's insane. Well done.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yeah.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Poppy, you're very good at this.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out, then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Once I'm gonna save it quick.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely.
That's good.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
It's okay, we're gonna try to make it right.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
From a distance, yes.
Fantastic. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
Oh, that's good
lucky
enough.
for us. Watch your step.
She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
True. Maybe a little bit of both. Get that egg back in location, and that'll fix everything.
Quiet, what was that?
We should just place the egg and go.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Yeah.
Over here. Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you.
Shit.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest.
Affirmative.
Look! Underneath her! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Because she was pissed. As a
Now,
dragon's
if
probably
we
really
just return
satisfying to
home,
break.
We can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
True. Place the egg. Alright, now let's go. Oh wait, she's realizing. Thanks, yeah. Wow. That was really cool.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Okay.
How could I have been so blind?
I still don't see it.
Why, if it isn't my most generous... New instruments are expensive, you know.
I can't tip anymore. I literally maxed it out.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Thank you for passing through.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Throw away.
It's Titanus.
Who is it? I know I heard something next.
Well, this might be...
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Yeah, I should check down there real quick.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Descendo!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Accio!
Good shot.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio. Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
This game is seriously Spider Simulator. There's so many spiders kept in. Guess it's better than bats.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Ah, wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo.
Good game. I thought you were gonna jump onto that because it had the marks to jump onto stuff. You have to wait for it to completely disintegrate, probably.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm actually able to pull those since you can target. But you can depulse of them.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You can.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Who's there?
How's it going?
I won't rest.
Oh, that wasn't very nice.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Incendio.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Alright guys, I think I might take a break. I'm getting kind of tired. So I'm gonna talk to you all a little later. Have a good night, y'all.